right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And right now, we finna go see what it do in Texas, man. Elon Musk got a new town that he is building. Let's find out all about it.
In a remote corner of South Texas, something extraordinary is happening. Elon Musk is building a city that will take us to Mars.
All right, welcome to Starbase, Texas.
Like, none of that was there like a week ago.
So this is one of the new housing developments they're building right next to Starbase. This is Starbase, Texas, the new home of SpaceX. It was once a forgotten beach village, and now it looks out of a sci-fi movie. The employee parking lots here at SpaceX are completely filled with cyber trucks.
This is the original Ad Astra school.
Hey, everybody got to be an Elon fan.
Why are you an Elon fan?
Come on. What he's doing.
But not everybody is happy about Starbase.
It is a very complex issue.
We visited Starbase to see what it was like and learn what the locals in the historic border city of Brownsville, Texas think about it.
Either we're gonna do it, the United States is gonna do it, or some other country's gonna do it.
Our journey surprised us at every turn and even earned us an encounter with the security officer in a cyber truck. We got beach security, baby. We got beach security, baby.
I actually came to look for you.
So come with us to Starbase, Texas for one of our wildest videos yet.
Yeah, they got some big business going on out there in Starbase, Texas, man. Golly. Elon said, I'm finna bring them all here. We finna make some big things happen, and I'm finna build a city for all my people.
And one day, we will indeed occupy Mars.
Dude, what do you make of all this roadside art out here?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hey, everybody got to be an Elon fan.
Why are you an Elon fan?
Come on. What he's doing. Come on now.
My last question, are they gonna colonize Mars?
Hopefully.
Will you
Send
go
all
there?
the retards up there, maybe.
Now, before we get to these guys from Ohio and our journey to Starbase, we have to visit the neighboring
I was about to say, those is two random ass niggas together. What the hell is going on with those two? Is that, I don't know. Can y'all explain that? Who were those two guys right there?
city of Brownsville, Texas, which is vital to Musk's Starbase plans. So we are in Brownsville, Texas. Now, Brownsville is at the southernmost tip of Texas, and it's right next door to Starbase. It's the closest city, and that's why our journey is beginning here. Now, Elon Musk is trying to establish a presence in Brownsville. As you can see, there's a mural behind us. He's invested some in the city, but we want to hear what locals think about having Starbase right next door. Brownsville is a Hispanic majority city of roughly 200,000 people. It has a rich history involving the Civil War, Spanish-American War, and even Harambe. So behind us is the Brownsville Zoo. It's one of the country's best zoos, always rated at the top, and it's actually where Harambe started. So
Oh, see, y'all remember Harambe?
Harambe used to live right here. Again, unbelievable zoo, super pretty, and shout out Harambe, moment of silence.
Well, we're on the border between Mexico and the United States. We're at the tip of Texas, southernmost point in Texas. It is growing like crazy.
Border town.
Every time I'm a real estate agent, you'd think I'd be like 100% in the know. I'll go to a part of town to show a house, there'll be a whole new neighborhood. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Where did this come from? You know?
This real estate agent, known on social media as the Brownsville guy, said the locals have mixed views about Starbase.
Well, it's very mixed, as you can imagine. People have different opinions.
My name is John Cowan. I am the mayor of the city of Brownsville, Texas. I think the presence of SpaceX has elevated our region. We're in the runnings for the largest economic development project right now in the United States.
We met the mayor at a beautiful bookstore named Gilbert's.
What do y'all think is going on in Brownsville, man? It's a border town. You feel me? 200,000 people on the border of Mexico and America. What do y'all think is going on? If you're in Brownsville right now, you're watching, what are y'all doing out there, man? Y'all got going out there?
Is run by a Roca viewer named Gilbert, by the way, and also funded by the Elon Musk Foundation.
Elon Musk already gave money to the city of Brownsville. Now his foundation is giving more.
Yeah, no, Musk Foundation committed to $10 million towards improving our downtown. For
10
example,
million.
I think this building was awarded a grant to help restore the facade. People like me that grew up here, that all my friends have left Brownsville to go pursue opportunities elsewhere around the country because they didn't have an option of staying here, right? And so you're starting to see that reverse of that brain drain, people moving back. So
what's the real reason Elon gave Brownsville $10 million. What do y'all think?
For every one person that's leaving Brownsville, 2 people are moving back. You know, all the initiatives that the city's been really working on over the last, 20 years, now all that's really possible and moving in the right direction.
Does Elon Musk ever come to Brownsville? Does he ever?
Oh, I think many times.
Yeah.
He flies into our airport, goes through Brownsville on his way to Starbase, and I know he's here a lot.
Now, we're going to return to Brownsville in this bookstore to explore the regional and environmental impact of SpaceX. But first, we have to see it for ourselves. All right, we're about 15 miles from Starbase, and you know you're getting close because the parking lots are starting to look like this. Cybertrucks everywhere. This is like insane to see. All right, we got out of the car and they even have security Cybertrucks here. So check out that. And by the way, the crazy thing about the Cybertruck parking lot is across the street are a bunch of cows. So like, it's kind of a hilarious setup here. You're in total rural, middle of the nowhere, Texas. And boom, now this like futuristic city is sprouting up. The scale of construction out here is crazy. On the side of the road here, you can see Caterpillar trucks, pickup trucks, all along here, a bunch of traffic cones. People are working. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and they're working out here, building and getting the infrastructure ready to accommodate this new city. All right, check out this roadside art 10 miles from Starbase. We have a statue of Elon.
A statue is crazy, bro. What the fuck? Wait, why? What? He like, fuck it, this is my town, nigga. I'm putting a damn statue of myself.
We got an Ad Astra mural here, a Doge mural. We got people taking pictures out here. It's unbelievable, 10 miles from Starbase. Yo, what do you, wait, you want to be in our YouTube video?
I'm from Ohio, when they done.
Oh, no way. Dude, what do you make of all this roadside art out here?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Got a bunch of Teslas and stuff out there.
Dude, isn't that wild, the Cybertrucks? Are you guys Elon fans?
Yeah, everybody got to be an Elon fan.
Why are you an Elon fan?
Come on. What he's doing. Come on now.
What's the connection with these guys?
Which one do you think is the best? That statue, the Ad Astra, which one do you like?
I think the Elon one.
The Elon right there?
Yeah, I think that one's smoking.
My last question, are they going to colonize Mars?
Hopefully.
Will you
send
go
all
there?
the f***ers up there, maybe. The world might be a better place.
All right.
Where you going, man?
So, that, another Cybertruck passes, but that right there is, of course, Starbase. Now, a few things that don't jump out on camera yet, and we're going to drive by it, but there is a massive factory they're building behind. I mean, this thing is absolutely ginormous.
Shit, they got big business going on, man. Shit, they about to be launching space rockets and spaceships up into the goddamn... They trying to get to Mars, huh?
But also, just how in the middle of nowhere it is. Like, right over
Hey,
there...
real quick, did y'all see that as somebody who discovered water? Is it on Mars, I want to say? This weekend was killed, mysteriously killed sitting on his porch. They said they discovered water. I want to say, I'm going to look it up, though, when we're done with this.
There's Mexico, the Rio Grande. You can't see with your eyes, but it's over there. It's pretty dried up right now. Here you have the Port of Brownsville over here. But beyond that, it is nothing. And I mean nothing here. But there's construction everywhere. And Elon Musk, I mean, this is the headquarters of the space company that he believes will colonize Mars. Now, days after we visited Starbase, SpaceX announced that it would be shifting its focus to building a self-growing colony on the moon. But Mars remains its long-term goal, and I wouldn't bet against Elon Musk. SpaceX is the world's most valuable private company with a reported valuation of $800 billion. It was
God damn, 800 billion?
Founded in 2002, originally in California, and has since done the unthinkable, including developing reusable rockets. Truly insane stuff. And the future of the company is out here. Next step, luring employees. So they're building up housing developments all around here. Elon Musk recently said that they're having trouble getting some engineers to move here because it is far from the nearest city, Brownsville, but they are building up homes everywhere, and it's wild to think of how many engineers are moving out to this little part of the desert. All right, so this is one of the new housing developments they're building right next to Starbase.
Oh, they're gonna have to put some shit out there. Elon, you're gonna have to get with the Walmart people, get a Walmart over there. You gotta get some gas station. Well, shit, y'all doing all electric out there. You ain't doing no gas. Nigga gets Walmart. You gonna make it, shit, they say it's far as hell to get to Brownsville. You gonna have to figure that out, brother.
Check it out. All under construction. The houses here are surprisingly nice. There are some that are townhome vibes that they're building right to the left of us. And then you can see some of the nicer homes here. They're really pretty, futuristic. They look like they're out of Santa Monica. And by the way, all Teslas here. Like all the residents are driving Teslas. So Starbase is right over there. We're 3 miles away and it is in the middle of nowhere. Well, it was in the middle of nowhere, but now they're building everywhere.
My question is this. Now, I lived in Texas for 6 months, man. And one thing coming from California, what I realized that Texas offers is some terrible weather conditions, man. Terrible. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at this right here and I'm saying, damn, that's in a cold spot. Look where they built the houses at. It's just surrounded by water. They right there by the water. It's a lot going on. I'm like, what is the weather like in this specific space right here, this place? Because Texas be having a lot going on, man. And you far away from shit. Like, y'all got a hospital close. Y'all got, like, what do you have close here? Because y'all in the middle of nowhere. Like, what do you have for our safety, man? Like, it'd be a lot going on in Texas, man. I don't know, man. We gonna see. Let's keep watching.
And from what we've heard from locals, they're building up townhomes in the span of months. They're building up towers in the span of weeks. Like, everything is changing so fast out here, and it's just absurd to see this in the middle of nowhere. It's hard to describe the scale of the whole operation. Everything at Starbase was just utterly massive, and they're only getting started. 500 people live in the city now, but they're building hundreds of homes and looking to acquire thousands more acres. Now, we tried to talk to SpaceX officials. We emailed their media team, checked in, emailed members of city council, but nobody seemed to want to talk to us. So you're waiting for the next launch? Have you seen a launch yet?
And like, mind your business, nigga.
What are they like?
Pretty exciting. You know, what it represents, it's coming every time they have success with their tests.
Yeah.
It's pretty exciting.
So wait, for someone who's never seen any launch, what is it like when one of those rockets?
I was 8 miles away both times, and you could feel it, you could hear it.
You could feel from 8 miles?
Yeah.
Damn.
There are so many cyber trucks around here. That's kind of trippy to see.
But they said SpaceX bought out a bunch of them from Tesla.
And they handed them out.
And well, no, they're a lot of them are rented out to the employees.
Got it. They're rented out.
There you are, little turkey. He's just chilling. He likes it here. We got here on his birthday this year. Yeah, and this right here.
Wait, so that's like part of the job? Like, nigga, you gotta have a Tesla. If you come work out here, you can only drive this car. When we're gonna rent it to you and take it out your paycheck or something.
Amazing. This has gone up. Like, none of that was there like a week ago.
What?
Yeah, none of it.
So they're just moving at like
but just
lightning
literally
pace.
all this stuff right here just arrived and got put in. Yeah, literally like about a week. None of that was there a week ago.
That's insane.
It's been crazy how much the landscape's been changing around here lately. Pretty
That's
exciting.
insane. Wow.
Like, the future is being built right here. You know, it's like
Future is being built right here.
meeting the people that work here is really it's inspiring. They kill themselves. They work a lot.
Yeah.
But they love it.
We tried to fly our drone over Starbase, but then had an encounter that taught us a valuable lesson.
Uh-oh.
Don't fly drones near Starbase.
Uh-oh.
Beach security, baby. We got beach security.
I actually came to look for you.
Oh, shoot.
The devil speak to you.
You have an idea?
All right, so this...
Damn. Nigga, you flying a drone by our shit, nigga? Oh, yeah, you was from the ops, nigga. You trying to... Yeah, we gonna get you up out of here. Damn, that's a cold little city Elon building up right there, and they building it fast. The company is worth $800 billion. They got a bag to play with. They finna build something that's controlled by Elon, nigga, and everything we do. He's building like a damn near like a fucking coach city. It's like a coach city, bro. It's like you gotta follow. I got a big ass statue of myself when you come here. Everything here is controlled by me. It's my way. The houses is built how I want them to look. The streets is built how I want them to look. Everything, this is like, and y'all gotta drive my cars, nigga. The police, y'all gotta be in my cars. Damn, this is crazy. It's like Sim City, man.
Just got us into a little trouble. We had one of the cyber trucks with security on the side come up to us, and he was like, "You're in a TFR." I didn't see anything on the app, and he was like, "You got to delete that." And then he was like, "We need to confirm deleted." And they had a cop pull up. Kind of a wild moment, but it was so funny too. We were pointing at the security cyber truck, and we were like, "Check that out." And he was like, "You're who I'm looking for." After we put the drone away, we realized that we still needed a tour of the area. And that's when a Starbase resident named Kit stepped up to the plate.
We're going to the mouth of the Rio Grande River.
Let's do it.
Got it.
We're gonna see the border. Now, after driving with Kit on the beach, we got our car stuck in the sand. That's when a few heroic Texans came to our rescue, but we'll tell that story in a future video. For now, let's go on that tour with Kit.
Here is their new...
What was they thinking driving that car that said like that?
Nitrogen oxygen generation system. They're going to produce it right here for launching the rockets. That's their new oxygen production. That's what I understand. You know what I mean? If I'm wrong, then I'll have to eat crow. That's it. But I was told that's what it is, okay? The next little community back is about 2 miles that way. That's Boca Chica Village on the right. Boca Chica Village was a little village sitting out here at the edge of Texas before SpaceX got here. Believe it or not, there used to be a whole community right down here. If you look up in the history of this area, there's a lot of interesting history here. The last battle of the Civil War was fought right up here. That's the entrance to the original Boca Chica Village, which is LBJ Boulevard or Avenue, whatever it is.
And wait, so previously, because all these...
nothing out here.
Nothing out here.
Nothing. Okay, none of these buildings were here. You go back in, there was a little village and a few apartments just as you entered the village, and even the apartments are torn down now.
That's
the original
crazy, bruh. Nothing else is surrounding us. Nothing else is around us at all. We just built this city. Nothing is around us. Everything is far. If we want to go get shit, we got to go to Brownsville. What the fuck? How are y'all like? That got to be like, I got to work here. That's the only way I can live here. I'm not moving my family to this place unless I work for SpaceX. That would serve no purpose to move there. That would be the only reason I would live here. But then, okay, let's see. Let's keep watching.
Wow.
There's
Palm
actually
Springs.
three or four streets to the left up here, and all of them are filled with houses now. There was only one street back in the day, and that was Boca Chica Village. That dates back to the original space program, 1969, when they put the first man on the moon, that sort of thing. So,
insane.
Because they probably, Texas probably planned this to be something back then, but it never happened.
In a recent podcast, Elon Musk said the biggest challenge right now for Starbase is attracting engineers with families.
For getting engineers to move, I call it the significant other problem. For Starbase, that was particularly difficult.
Right. Why would I move my family? Y'all don't got no schools out here, no colleges, no nothing out here. What am I moving my family to? This isn't for the family. Hell nah. Moving my family out here?
I mean, it's like a technology monastery sort of thing.
With Brownsville far away and not many tech jobs in the area, he's struggling to attract some talent. So that might explain the investment in schools and new facilities.
New border guard boat ramp right there.
Yeah, should we back out and then turn in there?
Yeah, I'd turn around.
Perfect. Yeah.
They haven't thrown me out of here yet, so I think we're okay.
So we're off-roading a bit and heading over to the Rio Grande near the southernmost tip. So let's go check it out. Let's see what's down here. Get a vibe for what most of the border in this part of Texas looks like.
The old one is, maybe a mile that way. You go out down Richardson.
Yeah.
It's down there.
But, so this is where, basically Border Patrol...
Well, Department of Defense, Border Patrol, they launch boats here. Okay, that's a brand new ramp. They just built it. I mean, literally. They just poured the concrete in the last few days.
Again, Mexico, for context, is right over there.
That's Mexico right there.
Yeah.
That's exactly correct.
Do you know if this was like a common crossing point, or do you know if it was more typical to go?
Well, I can tell you this. You almost went on to Richardson there. Richardson's back that way a little bit. Mar-a-Lago's on the right there. That's that guy that owns the Raptor Roost. There was a shooting last year, coming across the border right there, right next to his place. I said Mar-a-Lago, I meant Mars-a-Lago. But the Raptor Roost, he's a local guy that invites people to come watch the launches, you know what I mean? He owns that property back there, right along the Rio Grande.
What do you got here, sir?
This is the original Ad Astra school. I think they're gonna convert this into some kind of logistics launch site, okay?
There's some sick shit going on here. Like, when you really think about it, they probably be having some cold, demonic shit going on in this goddamn little self-made city that Elon is controlling. You know what I mean? Being a dictator in. And now he's finna build a school to raise engineers. So he probably only gonna teach them shit that needs to be applied when they're older, and so that they can work at SpaceX. That's how I can see Elon doing that. I'm only gonna teach these kids. We're gonna bring in kids, and we're gonna make them into small science. We're gonna make them into scientists, and they're gonna only teach them what I need them to know about working for me. I can see that happening. Can y'all? I can see that happen, definitely. It's going to go there. They're going to start, oh, nobody wants to move here voluntarily? All right, for sure. We're going to start bringing motherfuckers, and nobody's going to question it. We're going to start trafficking motherfuckers over here. We're going to start forcing motherfuckers to come over here, and nobody's going to question it. Because guess what? Nobody lives around here to question it. There's nobody next to us. So y'all don't know what the fuck we got going on, and y'all can't come in, and if y'all try to, we got security all over the damn city to stop you. Yeah, I can see this going, like, being some crazy shit.
But with all this rapid construction, I asked Kid if he felt Starbase was going too far.
They would have gone too far until they're both on the moon and Mars. Okay, when they're on the moon and Mars, we'll talk about that. We should be there right now. We should have been there 30 years ago. We should have a presence on the moon and a presence on Mars, both. Either we're gonna do it, the United States is gonna do it, or some other country's gonna do it. I hope the United States does it.
But while Kit's fired up about going to Mars, many in Brownsville still have questions. Born and raised in Brownsville, what is your take on Starbase coming here? We're gonna start with that.
Yes. After they have come into South Texas, there has been an economic boom of sorts. It is a very complex issue. I've often described it as not just a double-edged sword, a triple-edged sword, but it's more of a quadruple, quintuple-edged sword. Well, this
break it down, bro. Break it down.
A part of it in both sides of the issue. It is true that the Musk Foundation did donate quite a bit of money into downtown Brownsville.
$10 million, bro. Quite a bit. $10 million.
And part of that went into a grant that went into the refurbishment of Brownsville's one and only independent bookstore.
Good morning, Brownsville Raiders. You are listening to the sound of jackhammers.
At the same time, we cannot deny that their presence is endangering the local ecology. But we've also lent this space for activist organizations to...
That could be hush-hush money, or that could be like, you know what I mean? What? Hey, shut up. Y'all right here, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take care of y'all. Don't report none of this shit we got going over here. You know what I mean? Because why am I giving y'all $10 million for? To uplift how it looks out here. Let me, yeah, you know what that is, man. Come on, that's bribe money, man. What are you bribing us for? And they know what they being bribed for. You got to live there to know. That's my thoughts on it. Why are you giving us $10 million for? Huh? Elon ain't stupid, man. He ain't stupid. He know what the fuck he doing. At that point, when you're worth that much money, everything you do is strategic. When your company is worth $800 billion, every move you make is strategic. I'm giving this $10 million for a reason. What is the reason?
Make their stances clear on what the issues are.
Can you feel the growth? Like, can you know, you've been born and raised here. Is it really like that different from when you grew up?
Oh, absolutely. You see, when I grew up, it was the notion that success and happiness existed outside of Brownsville. There's this phenomenon that we keep hearing called brain drain. Our brightest students, they get opportunities to college elsewhere, and then they sadly never come back. It's only until right now that we're seeing that some of our brightest students are staying at UTRGV to add value to Brownsville. We also see it with all these new businesses popping up. Downtown Brownsville is booming, North Brownsville is booming, West Brownsville is just starting to boom. Brownsville's on the rise.
Most of the residents we met didn't want to be on camera, though they almost all expressed concern about SpaceX's environmental damage and rent hikes. We've heard some concerns about waste and environmental impact. What's your response to that? Do you sort of sympathize with those concerns?
I do. I always, there's a trade-off, right? We are losing a undeveloped part of our region. It's changed. Obviously, it's a wetland area as well. It's a environmentally sensitive area, and they've been very good community partners to Brownsville, supporting a lot of our initiatives, our nonprofits. They've always helped up downtown through the Musk Foundation. Been a catalyst to our downtown revitalization. But I do understand the other side of it.
The mayor's in cahoots. The mayor's in cahoots with Elon. We know it, Mayor. We can tell. We can tell, brother. We gotta get the real. See, I feel like this story is one-sided, man. Give us the dark side of what's going on out there. We need the dark side. It's too perfect for me. This sounds too perfect. Why is it so perfect? What are y'all keeping away? Who are y'all keeping away? In order to keep it all nice and polite like this. I just looked up the murder rate. It said it's a low murder rate. Maintains a relatively low murder rate compared to many U.S. cities, with approximately 2 to 4.2 victims per 100,000 residents. So it's a low murder rate out there. A low murder rate. So they keep the riffraff away. They keep trouble away. How do they maintain that? How do they keep only 2 murders per 100,000?
As mayor, I see the big picture, and I see it's absolutely going to be a net positive for our community moving forward.
But was Starbase predestined? That might sound crazy, but at a historic burger spot in Brownsville, we learned a fascinating detail about a long ago written prophecy. The history here is pretty rich.
You want to hear something that's really neat that you might not know? So you remember Jules Verne?
Yes.
Well, he also wrote another less known piece about this man who was developing a cannon to shoot to the moon. Well, they did their configuring and they determined that Brownsville was the best place to launch a rocket. This has been on the map and supposed to happen for generations.
All right, we're gonna have to do, thank you, gracias, muchas gracias. All right, one quick bite with a little flair, baby. Here we go. Thank you so much. Now, whether Elon can...
Oh, wait, is that a Spanish restaurant owned by a white man? What is going on here? What is going on, man? We need some answers, brother. What? I'm on this city, bro. We gonna dig into this city, man. We gonna find the dirt because they painted shit to be too perfect.
Bring Verne's vision to life remains to be seen. He's done the impossible before, and he plans to do it again in this faraway spot in southern Texas.
Interesting.
And thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and stay tuned.
All right, man. Brownsville, Texas. Golly, man. Elon got it going. He got it going. He done built his own city. It's building by the day, by the week, by the month, and it's expanding and it's growing fast. It's growing fast, man. So I'm interested in seeing how much of a difference. If they're saying these big things are coming in less than a week, these changes are being made in less than a week, imagine over the next 5 years. Over the next 5 years. And him building a school for scientists to work for him. Like, imagine, and they still don't have a lot of families there. So I feel like in the next 5 years, they're going to figure out that. Putting schools there. But I feel like those schools are only going to cater to certain knowledge. You know what I mean? Fuck all that other shit. Y'all know Elon like to control shit. Fuck all that other shit. You just need to learn about SpaceX and space, nigga. Because the goal here is to get to Mars. So I got to teach you everything it takes to help make that possible. At a young age, let me control the narrative with y'all in y'all minds and control what you guys know and what you learn and what you focus on. That's what I feel like the city is. It's a control city. It's like I'm controlling everything here. I want to be far, 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 far away from nobody. So there's no outside influences near. I want to be far, where only thing y'all know is me, and the only thing that's allowed is what I say. And here's what I need y'all to do. Focus. In order y'all want to live here, nigga, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to, yeah. What's the laws there? Is there a prison there? I mean, not a prison. Is there a jail there? What is all going on, man? It's a small city right now. I think they said it was only 500 people or something like that. It's small. Next 5 years, though, what all will they add, man? I'll keep you up to date, man, if we run across these as the, years come. I'll keep y'all. This is going to be an ongoing story. This is going to be the longest ongoing story in ABP Reactions history, man. We're going to keep y'all up to date, man, as more updates come, man. Let me know what y'all think, though, about Elon Musk City, man. What y'all think about this new city coming along in Texas? Would you move out there? Would you and your family move out there? Is it too soon? Is it never happening? Is it a big no for you? Let me know, man. I'm going to give you 2 seconds to smash a like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.